Hey, this is Ice Spice, live with Jason Hughes. Get ready.
Sounded great though. Yeah. Hey, it's the goddamn Bughead, bro. What up, Jason?
This is Jason Hughes, and welcome to the goddamn podcast.
Hey, you like to drink a little beer and then sip on some liquor? Open up your ears and then come and chill with us. Have a conversation trying to paint you a picture. Everybody see it, we gon' talk about these issues. Throw in your 2 cents and come up with a nickel. We be talking cash shit if we ain't, how you figure? The goddamn podcast satisfied like a snicker. Now come and get a taste and stick your tongue out like a lizard. Welcome to the goddamn podcast, man.
You're now listening to the Goddamn Podcast. Here's your host, Jason Hughes.
First of all, before I get started, a big shout out to Ice Spice for the drop. And she even pronounced my name right. So thank you, Ice Spice. I'm solo today, but we are bringing another juicy topic to the podcast, y'all, so get ready. And it's actually something that was brought up on one of my other podcasts, but y'all, I decided to do a whole episode actually about it. Before I tell you what we are talking about, let me develop a picture for you. Let's say you are scrolling through profiles on a dating app and you finally match up with someone. You're excited and the woman you matched with is smoking hot. HOTTTTTTTT. Now you are just hoping she will respond to your messages. So you send her a quick message. She responds 15 minutes later. You all are messaging back and forth and the conversation is going very well. Then she makes a suggestion and wants your input. She said the both of you should meet up for dinner and drinks next weekend. Excited. You agree and you all set up a time and a place to meet. You all meet up at a fancy restaurant. The drinks are flowing. You all are having a great conversation. You all then decide to order food. The chemistry is there. You both are enjoying each other's company, and the food is amazingly good. Amazingly good. After dinner, you all decide to order more drinks. So the alcohol is still flowing, y'all. The alcohol is still flowing. After being on your 4th Long Island iced tea, you decide whoever this person is a lightweight. Your 4th Long Island iced tea, shoot, that ain't nothing to me. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. If it's top shelf, I understand. So maybe this is top shelf. But anyway, after being on your 4th Long Island iced tea, you decide it's time to end the date and ask for your tab. The waitress gives you the tab, and the total is $215.66. God damn. Because this is the first date, should he pay the whole thing? Some may think this is an easy answer, but some find this question to be a little tough to answer. So on today's podcast, we are talking about who should pay for the first date. The question of who should pay for the first date can vary depending upon personal preferences and cultural norms. Traditionally, it has been common for one person to cover the bill. However, modern dating often involves more equitable practices, and some people prefer to split the bill or at least take turns paying. I can at least tell y'all, in my experience growing up, I thought it was always the man's responsibility to pay for the first date. Even when I went to prom, I paid for the date. And that's why I didn't realize that this was a huge topic. This is a huge topic. Because I was conflicted with everyone's answer, I decided to ask my Amazon Alexa to see what she would say. Unfortunately, this is the advice that she gave me. Who should pay for the first date?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Well, damn. Yeah, so that's what she told me after I asked her who should pay for the first date. So, as I was doing my research of this topic for my next podcast, there are many different opinions about this topic I will share. With that being said, here is the first video that I will play for you guys. And all of these, some opinions may be the same, and then you got others that are different. So here's the first audio video clip.
Okay, so who should pay on the first date? Short answer, men should. And here are my reasonings. Girls take 2 to 3 hours getting ready. Guys spend a maximum of like an hour. We need to do our skincare, makeup, hair, outfit, perfume, all that good stuff. So it makes sense. And in my theory, if the guy pay, I always pay for dessert, or unless like the guy's like, no, like let me also pay for the dessert. Because like, yes, you also put in the effort to come here, so I will pay for the dessert. But at the end of the day, it should be whoever invited the other party. Like who initiated dinner, who initiated the coffee that you're getting right now, because if you invited the other person, it's a manner for you to pay. And pro tip, when you are like asking to hang out, don't say, are you down to link or are you down to hang out? But do say, can I take you out, or would you like to get coffee, brunch, dinner with me? Have fun on your dates.
Now, I kind of agree with her where she said that whoever initiates the date should pay for it. But I'm going to at least tell you, in all the times I've been on dates, I've always, got the bill. Just like I said, I just thought that was the thing to do. And, being a gentleman, I thought that was the thing to do. But just like I said, that's just my opinion. Okay, let's see what others got to say.
Who should pay for the first date? To be honest, I think that in this day and age, expecting the guy to pay is outdated and frankly misogynistic. If we as women want to start being respected as equals, it's time we start footing the bill. To promote equality, we should decide who pays for dinners with a coin toss. Heads he pays, and tails, my pussy dries up. Oh, it's unfair that we men have to pay for everything when y'all want to be feminists. I'm so sorry. Would you rather drop $40 at the Olive Garden or fuck a dry pussy? You're not paying for dinner. You're paying for nature's lube.
God damn. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. There was somebody else that told me that, what she said, no, of course, not about the dry pussy. But they was telling me that, men paying for the first date is outdated. And it might be, and I think it may be an age thing. I don't know. So, for those of you that are listening to this podcast, shoot me a message and, let me know your age and tell me if that method is outdated where a man always paid, for the date. Okay, here's the first guy that who's commented on this, and this is his take on the thing.
This should go without saying, but guys, on a first date, always, always, always offer to pay. Use lines like, let me take care of this, I got this, or simply put your card down. It's that simple. If you're getting a coffee, pay for the coffee. If you're getting drinks, pay for the drinks. If she asks, are you sure? Yes. Happy to do it. Yes, I got this. Yes, it's the least I can do. If there is pushback, the person says, oh, I would rather split it, and there's like serious hesitation or a serious conflict that you can sense, then you got to do it. Just let them split, but go after it. Go after paying. It's just common courtesy. That's the way it is.
Okay, that was a thoughtful insight. Very, very thoughtful. Matter of fact, this topic is so controversial, even 50 Cent, old 50, weighed in on this conversation. Let's see what old 50 had to say about this.
Who pays on a first date?
Who pays?
Who pays on the first date?
Whoever idea it was to go on the date.
Yeah, so 50 is saying something just like that other girl was saying, you know, whoever invites the other person, you know, and he's saying, you know, whoever idea it was to go out on a date. You know what's crazy? I'm going to tell you a story. It's a lot of people that know something about this story. But the last person that I was in a relationship with, the first time we went out, you know, we met at a bar and grill in Mount Juliet. And, you know, I thought the date was going pretty good or whatever. You know, cause we was, you know, eating good, you know, was getting our drink on or whatever. And, I had to go to the bathroom. And so when I got back, she was like, you know, just to let you know, I paid for my half of the bill. And so, you know, I thought she was bullshitting. I'm like, yeah, right. And so then when I finally, you know, told the waitress I was ready to cash out, when I looked at the bill, everything that she ordered wasn't on there. And so it made me think that she wasn't into me because she already paid for her own food. And so I'm like, damn, well, you know, she think that this date is going bad. That's the reason why she paid for her own food. But as soon as I paid, you know, my portion of the food, you know, she wanted to sit where I was sitting, and, you know, we like cuddled and, you know, kind of got more, you know, intimate or whatever. And it kind of stuck with me because I'm not used to that, you know, just like I said, I'm thinking when a woman pays for her own food, she's not into you. So it was irking me so bad. I just finally just flat out asked her. I was like, you know, why on our first date did you pay for your own food? Her explanation was, when men pay for a woman's food, some of them are expecting something in return. She did not want that added pressure or whatever. And then plus she also wanted to show that she was an independent woman by paying for her own shit. Yeah, cause she racked up some food and drink money. And just like I said, I was willing to pay for it, but, you know, just like I said, she wanted to pay for it. And I think, you know, that was one of the reasons why I respected her, you know, so she could, you know, come out and tell me, you know, the reason why she paid for her own food. All right, let's hear some other opinions from other people in the field. So here's another one.
What's up, my guys? I'm ready for the gold digger comments. Today we're discussing why men should pay for first dates. Just because it's 2023 doesn't mean chivalry is dead. In my opinion, men and women should not be looked at as equal. They're not the same. Two people in a relationship simply don't bring the same things to the table. And that is why men and women make a good partnership. We want what the other person brings to the table. It benefits us. And this may not be for everyone, but if you're looking for a traditional relationship, women want a man that exhibits masculine traits, while men want a woman who exhibits feminine traits. From a woman's standpoint, I imagine masculine traits as opening a door, looking out for me, and taking the initiative. Although I am fully capable of doing those things myself, it makes me feel special when someone does those things for me. Paying shouldn't be done with the intention of expecting something in return. It's a sign of appreciating someone's time and clearly identifies that this is a date. It doesn't mean that you're expected to pay for everything thereafter, and it doesn't mean you should be paying for something beyond your budget. It's simply establishing your potential role as the protector and provider in this relationship.
God damn. I didn't know where she was going, because when you open up the line talking about gold digger, I'm like, uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. But yeah, her opinion was way different than the lady that I played before that, that was talking about, men and women being equal. And this lady is saying something totally different. And that's one thing that I like about doing the podcast, because there is no right or wrong answer. It's just what you think. God damn. I'm telling you. Okay, so I ran into this audio clip, and this really made your boy mad. Oh, I was pissed. And the thing about it, I have thought about this a lot when I was, doing a lot of dating. I mean, I'm still dating, but at one point in time, I was, taking people out on dates, every other weekend, different people. And I often thought about what this guy is about to say. And the thing about it, well, not this guy, but this audio clip, and it confirmed my suspicions. So y'all listen to this shit, because, just listen to it, and then I'm gonna comment on it later. So here we go.
Many women are just using these dates to get a free meal or to kill some time.
Women going on dates to simply get free meal.
1/3 of women in a new survey admitted to going out on a date just for a free meal. They were hungry.
No romantic interest. They couldn't care less. They just want a free meal.
Now that really pissed me off, because that was one of the things that I was thinking too. Like, okay, is this woman really into me, or she just want a free meal? But yeah, according to this audio clip, it's like, 33%. It says, the survey says 33% of women go on dates to get free food. That's not good, y'all, at least from a male perspective. That is not good. My thing is, how can you be that damn cutthroat? How can you be that damn cutthroat? Okay, they talking about, the survey says 33% of women, want to get the free food. I wonder, how old are these women? Because if it's somebody my age, I'm disappointed.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, that ain't happening with me. That's just terrible. As Charles Barkley say, man, that's just terrible. Just terrible. Okay, so here is some audio from a dating coach. So she is a dating coach. So she's a professional person. And so let's see what she has to say, because everybody else is just, amateurs that's just making random comments, but she is a professional dating coach. So here we go.
Who pays on a first date? Let's break it down. Laura Bilotta, dating coach. Okay, let's talk about the moment at the end of the night when the bill comes. Who's supposed to pay for it? All right, so this is my opinion, and of course, you can have your own opinion, but I've spoken to many, many women on this subject matter, and this is what I found or gathered from my findings. Guys, I feel like you should step up to the plate and grab the first bill. No matter who asks you out, especially if you really like her. It's the gentleman thing to do. Women view men's chivalry, like paying for dates, as a sign that the man is respectful and caring. And in many cases, when you let a woman pay for the bill, or even half, she feels like she's being put in the friend zone. There was this recent survey by Money and SurveyMonkey that found that 78% of people said that they think men should pay for the first date. Now listen, your first date doesn't need to be a dinner date either, okay? You can leave that for a second date. Once you've had a first date and there's a mutual sign of chemistry. Now here's where it can get a little bit tricky. She may want to share the bill or even pay for it all herself. If you agree too quickly to split it, she may think that you're not interested. But if she insists on paying, it doesn't mean that she just wants to be friends. It's all about finding the right balance. She may really want to pay. It could be because of her modern way of thinking. She may want to be fair, or because she's proud. And in these situations, it's important to know when to let them. Pushing too hard can make things a little weird and awkward. You want to be polite, but not pushy. Now, as you go on more dates, things can change. It's about finding that dynamic that works for the two of you. So there you have it, guys. Keep that wallet handy. Don't leave it at home. And here's to a lot more great dates. Follow for more dating tips. Ciao.
Hey, I think I 100% agree with this doc. Hey, yeah, one thing that resonated with me when she talked about, if she's paying for half, she thinks she's getting friend zoned. I can see that. And one of the things that really resonated with me, and I didn't start doing this until I got older. She was saying that the first date doesn't have to be dinner. Once I got older, I realized that I don't never take my first dates to dinner. We normally meet up for breakfast or lunch. Now, I know y'all might be sitting up there thinking, okay, cheap ass nigga. No, that ain't it. No, the thing is, to me, dinners is a little bit more intimate. And so I like taking my dates to either breakfast or lunch just to see how it goes. It's just like playing baseball. You start off on first base. You ain't gonna hit that home run on the first meetup. So to me, first base is taking the girl to breakfast or lunch. And then let's work our way up to second base, then third base, and then we, actually hit the home run. One thing somebody told me, if you take a girl to an expensive dinner restaurant, then you're going to have to keep going up a notch. Now, I don't know how true it is from a woman perspective, but I can see that from a male perspective. So if I'm taking you to Ruth Chris on the first dinner date, and then the second dinner date, I'm taking you to Hooters. Yeah, I'm taking you to Hooters. I think that you will be offended. And so that's the reason why I say I want to save my home runs for later. God damn. Yeah, so hey, yeah, that I love that relationship coach. Okay, here's another guy. Let's see what he has to say, you guys.
Should a man pay on the first date? The answer is No. Bruh. Let me explain. I was very specific with my words. I said should, implying that he has to, or more than likely he should be the one that pays for the first date. Now, I am all for men paying on the first date. If that's something that you value, if that's something that you want, go for it. But in today's society, the idea that a man has to pay on the first date is played. It's over. That's not the dynamic anymore. Nope. So if a guy wants to pay or you want a guy to pay and you guys are both okay with that and on the same page about that, I think that's great. But no longer are the days where we think a man has to pay, because that's not what people want.
Okay, well, I don't know. He may be right, and then again, he may be wrong. I mean, I don't know. In this day and age, you know, I don't know. Yeah, just like I said, I don't know. All right, and then here is the last video I have to play. So, and this is another guy. So let's see what he has to say.
You're taking a girl out, usually it's because you pursued her, you asked her out on a date, that's usually how it goes. So you as a man, yes, you should pay for the first date. Do not split checks. The only reason you would split a check is if the girl is running up the bill. Guys, I've been on so many first dates. I've been in situations where the girl is running up the bill without any sort of like care or mind. So I just assume we're splitting the date. Like I ordered one drink, you're ordering 4, 5, we're gonna split the check. But if we're just going somewhere and we're getting a drink or just getting a bite to eat, of course, I'm going to handle it. I'm going to pay for it. That shows her that you're at least a little bit financially stable. If you're leading the interaction as a man, I feel like you should also pay for it too.
Oh, hell no.
Let me tell you something. If I'm dating a girl and she running up the bill, oh, you bet your ass that we going in half. I don't think I've taken anybody out like that. You know, everybody's been kind of reasonable, you know, on the dates I've been on. But I could see that happening. But yeah, hey, you can get all the mimosas and Bloody Marys you want, but if you start spending too much, you know, ordering steak and lobster and then gonna order some wings to go, oh, you better pull that credit card out. God damn it. God damn. Yeah, so I agree with old boy. All right. So as a final thought, it's best to communicate openly with your date to determine what feels comfortable and fair for both of you. Ultimately, it should be a mutual decision based on your individual preferences and circumstances. So, with that being said, thank you for listening to the goddamn podcast. I appreciate you guys listening. We're going to have another good episode next week. And so, until the next time, the only thing I got to say is, God damn!